Archangel Michael says, the silence you've endured for so long is about to be filled with a voice that changes everything. They mocked your solitude, they whispered about your quietness behind closed doors, but none of them saw what heaven was preparing in secret. This love, yes, this divine, majestic, life-shaking love, is not ordinary, and it will arrive when the clock strikes at a time only meant for miracles. You weren't abandoned, you were being hidden. While they surrounded themselves with shallow laughter, you were being forged in silence. You were walking through the valley so your heart could be aligned with someone who would never take your love for granted. This love is not arriving to fix you, it's coming because you are already whole. But it will take you to places your soul has yearned for, it will open doors you didn't even knock on. And the ones who laughed? They'll choke on their pride when they witness what's about to unfold. Archangel Michael says, your days of weeping in private are almost over. This person, this divine soul, is coming to hold the parts of you no one dared to see. And they are ready, more than ready, to silence every lie that was ever spoken over your name. Type Amen to get blessing 333. You were never lonely for no reason. The universe carved space around you to make room for a kind of love that would feel like destiny waking up. And now that destiny is no longer sleeping, it is rushing forward with unstoppable force. The message is clear, your name is already known to the one who is coming. They've dreamed of someone like you while everyone else was overlooking you. They've been through heartbreak too, but they still believe, and their heart has called out to yours across timelines. At night, they imagine the life you'll build. Not one of pretense, but a home filled with soft lights, strong hands, and shared silence that says everything. They know you before they even speak to you. And that first glance will feel like a flood of memories from another realm. There were days when your pillow soaked your cries, and no one noticed. Now, even the angels are preparing a crown of restoration for you. A new chapter is being inked with golden ink, because your time has come. Type Amen to get blessing 777. They laughed when you chose solitude over chaos. They called you too emotional, too sensitive, too much. But this person, they'll see your depth and fall for it like a treasure at the bottom of the ocean. There's a reason your heart never let go of hope. Even in the darkest hour, something inside you whispered, just wait a little longer. And now, that wait is about to be answered, not with noise, but with presence. This person has walked through storms, just like you. They've sat at empty tables too, wondering why they feel invisible. But when they meet your eyes, the invisibility will fade, because you will see each other truly. There's a sacred bond being activated between you. This isn't temporary. This isn't for validation. It's a contract between souls who remember each other across lifetimes. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, the laughers will become watchers, and the watchers will become witnesses. They will see how beautifully you are loved. And they will wonder how they missed your worth for so long. You were not forgotten. Heaven was simply preparing someone who could match your frequency. Not someone who just touches your body, but someone who reads your silence and answers with understanding. This person will love your scars, not ask you to hide them. They will dance with your shadows, not run from them. And you will finally breathe, without shrinking to be loved. The days ahead are golden. There will be a moment, a quiet, ordinary moment, where they reach for your hand and say, "I've been waiting for you." And you'll realize, it was all worth it. Type Amen to get blessing 121. You are no longer just someone surviving. You are someone about to thrive, in the warmth of real love. And no one will be able to look away when they see you bloom beside this person. They laughed when you walked alone. They mocked you for turning down quick affection. But your standards were not too high, they were holy. You've endured isolation, not because you were empty, but because the world wasn't ready for your kind of depth. Now, the one coming is ready, and they are looking only for you. Even now, their spirit is restless, sensing that something massive is about to shift. You will recognize them not just by face, but by the way your soul exhales in their presence. There will be no need to perform, no need to beg, no need to explain. Only truth, and trust, and the kind of affection that glows even in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 545. This love is not loud at first, it will whisper at the door of your life. But once it enters, it will fill every space, every fracture, every hidden part of you. You will know, not from what they say, but from how deeply they stay. You're not just getting a lover, you're receiving a best friend, a protector, a mirror. Someone who lifts you spiritually, emotionally, and even financially. Because they won't let you fight battles alone ever again. Archangel Michael says, this is a love sent on assignment. And its arrival will embarrass every voice that doubted your future. The same ones who mocked your stillness will marvel at your joy. Keep watching. Keep listening. Because your loneliness was never a curse, it was the birth canal for a sacred reunion. And it's so close now, your soul already feels the heartbeat of its arrival. Type Amen to get blessing 818. You won't have to explain your worth to this person. They will feel it in the way you speak, the way you breathe, the way you walk in rooms without seeking approval. And their heart will answer with the echo it's been waiting to release. Their eyes will be soft, but certain. Their actions will be quiet, but thunderous in devotion. And when they say they love you, it will be a vow carved into time itself. There will be flowers, yes, but more than that, there will be roots. They will plant you in their plans, include you in their vision. Because to them, you are not a distraction, you are the very direction they've been praying for. You will build together, not just a home, but a realm. One where peace reigns, truth lives, and no one laughs at your softness anymore. They will protect it like a castle, because you are the treasure it shelters. Type Amen to get blessing 1111. You won't have to chase anything ever again. Because what is coming was always meant to find you, not pass you. And when it does, it will move mountains for you, quietly, relentlessly, faithfully. Archangel Michael says, prepare your heart. Because when this person speaks, it will feel like hearing your own heart respond. Every piece of your journey will suddenly make sense in that moment. Even the cruel days, even the rejection, even the nights you swore you'd never trust again. All of it was leading here, to this. And you are not late. You are right on time. They are not coming to fix you. They are coming to meet you where you already healed yourself. And together, you'll rise, not from desperation, but from power. Type Amen to get blessing 2020. This will not be the kind of love that needs convincing. It will be obvious. It will be felt. It will be pure. And when others witness it, they will fall silent, not out of respect, but out of shock. Because this is the same person they said you'd never find. This is the life they thought you'd never have. And yet here it is, unfolding like destiny that no one could block. You'll no longer be lonely at gatherings. You'll no longer wonder what it feels like to be truly seen. Because you'll be seen, loved, and elevated, all in the same breath. Archangel Michael says, it's not over for you. It's just beginning. And the next season of your life will be drenched in the kind of love they said only existed in dreams. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. Your name is already being whispered into their dreams. They do not yet know the full face of your love, but their spirit is stirred whenever they feel your energy near. This is not infatuation, this is destiny calling itself back to balance. They will know you by your strength and softness. They will recognize your past by the way you hold others gently. And when they touch your hands, they will feel every moment you held yourself together alone. No more begging for love that doesn't see you. No more pretending you're okay just to make others comfortable. This person will meet you exactly where you are. And they'll stay, not because they need you, but because they choose you. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. You won't have to hide your laughter anymore. Your joy won't be too loud, your sensitivity won't be too much. They'll love the parts of you others didn't know how to care for. The fire inside you, the one they tried to dim, it will burn brighter beside this person. They won't fear your intensity, they'll be drawn to it like a lighthouse in the storm. Because they too have been sailing rough waters searching for someone like you. The conversations will flow like rivers. The silence will feel like symphonies. And you'll both sit in rooms full of people, yet only see each other. When they hold you, it won't be to possess you. It will be to protect the rare gift they've waited their whole life to unwrap. And with every breath, they'll remind you, you were never too late for love. Type Amen to get blessing 3003. You are the answered prayer they whispered in hopeless hours. They didn't know your name, but they described your soul with accuracy in their cries to the divine. And now, heaven is orchestrating your meeting in a way only fate can author. The ones who laughed. They will watch in disbelief. Because they never expected your love story to look like royalty rising from ashes. Archangel Michael says, this love has been divinely appointed. Not for temporary comfort, but for eternal growth. You're about to walk into something that was written long before you ever felt lonely. The nights are counting down. The day will come sooner than you imagine. And on that day, you'll feel time stop the moment they look at you like you're the only light in the room. Type Amen to get blessing 1010. Your inner child, the one who was overlooked and unheard, is finally getting the love they always deserved. This person won't just love the adult you. They'll reach back in time and hold the version of you that needed saving. The way they say your name will shift something in the air. Like a spell being broken, like a song finally finishing its last note. You'll feel seen in ways you've never known before. This isn't fantasy. This is the divine fulfilling what was promised in whispers and tears. And now that promise is knocking at your door. You've been prepared. You've been refined. And now, it is your time to receive, not crumbs, but the full banquet. Type Amen to get blessing 2233. There will be a morning when you wake up beside them, and it will feel like peace never left your side. You'll sip coffee in silence, and yet feel more understood than 1,000 conversations ever gave you. This is what love in its purest form feels like, undemanding, unshakable, and real. You are not a second choice. You were not too late or too complicated. You were simply waiting for someone capable of loving at your depth. You gave your heart to the wrong hands once, but that doesn't make it less worthy. This person will kiss every broken piece and make it whole again with presence, not promises. And they will stay when things are messy, because real love doesn't run from the storm, it builds shelter. Archangel Michael says, what's coming is bigger than the betrayal, stronger than the heartbreak. This love is going to leave you breathless in the best way. It's not just love, it's restoration. Type Amen to get blessing 3030. When they walk into your life, something will click without force. Your eyes will lock, and a strange knowing will pass through you both, like two stars finally aligning after galaxies of waiting. There will be no confusion, no delay, no second guessing. They'll text you, home safely, not because they want to impress you, but because they genuinely care. They'll remember the small details you mention. And you'll catch them admiring you in quiet moments when you think no one's looking. Love will no longer be a battlefield. It will be a garden where you both choose to plant seeds daily. And the fruit of that devotion will silence every mockery, every insult, every voice that ever called you unlovable. Archangel Michael says, your chapter of being overlooked has ended. The spotlight of divine love is shifting upon you. Let your heart be open, because the one coming doesn't intend to leave. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. They're not just walking into your life randomly. They've been guided, nudged, and spiritually directed to find you. They've fought wars in their heart to keep their belief in love alive, and now, you are the reward. Everything you prayed for when you felt you had no voice. It's being answered through this love. And soon, you'll know what it means to be chosen, not out of pity, but out of pure recognition. The ones who gossiped will be left with nothing to say. The ones who doubted will sit in silence. Because this love will be undeniable, unexplainable, and unstoppable. This love doesn't need validation. It is ordained. And it's already on its way to you. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks, with contributions of up to $20. They thought your loneliness was weakness, but they never understood it was preparation. They saw you sitting alone and assumed you were unwanted, but heaven saw you and said, not yet, something better is coming. And now, what is coming will correct every assumption ever made about your worth. This person won't love you for what you can offer. They will love you for who you are when no one is watching. The version of you in sweatpants, quiet, tired, still beautiful, that's the one they'll choose every time. Archangel Michael says, this love will not just surprise you, it will awaken you. You'll feel things you thought had died come back to life. You'll laugh without fear, cry without shame, and speak without shrinking. They'll admire your mind as much as your body. They will see your soul first and touch your heart before ever touching your skin. And in that, you'll realize what all those lonely nights were building you for. Type Amen to get blessing 6060. The blessings tied to this love are not just emotional. With this love, your finances will grow, your energy will rise, your dreams will accelerate. This is a kingdom partnership, not just a romantic moment. Together, you'll walk into rooms and shift atmospheres. You'll support one another through storms and celebrate in seasons of harvest. This is not fleeting, it's rooted in something divine. You won't be begging for attention, wondering where you stand, or fighting to feel seen. You'll be treasured, cherished, guarded. And all the jokes they made about your solitude will fade under the glow of your joy. The world will watch, and many won't understand. How did someone so forgotten rise so beautifully? And that's when heaven will whisper, because they never stopped believing. Type Amen to get blessing 3737. There will be quiet mornings when you open your eyes and see them beside you. Not a dream, not a fantasy, but a real person who chose you every day. And in that moment, you'll feel peace humming in your bones. They'll never compare you to anyone. You won't be almost enough, you'll be everything they waited for. And that certainty will settle into your skin like sunlight. The old pain will lose its grip. The old names they called you will no longer matter. Because this love is louder than every echo from your past. Archangel Michael says, they will hold you the way no one ever did. Not to fix you, but to walk with you. And they'll never let your loneliness return, not while they breathe. Type Amen to get blessing 8888. You will feel seen, known, and safe. You will no longer fear losing love, because this love will not leave. They will stay, grow, and build with you. They will tell their family about you with pride. They will introduce you as the one, not with hesitation, but with joy. They won't hide you, they'll honor you. There will be no guessing, no confusion, no games. Only clarity, consistency, and care. They will meet you at your level and love you with depth. You've waited so long. But this love will arrive right on time. And it will feel like coming home, because it was always meant to be yours. Type Amen to get blessing 5050. Even the people who doubted you will start to question their own judgment. Because they never saw what was hidden inside you, but this person will. And they'll bring it out like a masterpiece finally displayed to the world. They'll ask you about your dreams, and actually help you build them. They'll remind you who you are on days you forget. They'll pour into you without keeping score. Archangel Michael says, the silence you've lived in was sacred. It was the space where heaven carved your strength. And now, love is ready to reward that strength with unwavering presence. They won't be perfect, but they will be honest. They won't have all the answers, but they will always choose you. And that is the love you've been promised. Type Amen to get blessing 9393. They will know what it's like to fight for someone, and they'll never stop fighting for you. They will kneel beside you in moments of weakness and celebrate beside you in moments of triumph. This is not someone sent to test you, this is someone sent to treasure you. All the versions of you who suffered in silence will finally rest. They'll see this person loving you and smile, knowing the wait was not in vain. They'll be healed just by witnessing what you now receive. This love will reach generations. It will shift your bloodline, change your legacy, rewrite your history. It will become the turning point they never saw coming. Archangel Michael says, "This is divine justice. The time has come for you to rise. And love is arriving like a crown placed on your soul. You have waited. You have endured. Now, you are chosen to receive. Let them laugh no more. Let them watch as love wraps you in everything they said you'd never have. You are not alone anymore. And the next time they speak your name, it will be with silence, envy, and awe. The love you were mocked for believing in? It's real. And it's already on its way to you. You will not need to prove yourself to this person. They won't require explanations, apologies, or masks. They will see the real you, and love you even more because of it. They'll want to learn the stories behind your eyes. They'll sit through your silence when the words are hard to say. And they'll wait, not because they have to, but because they want to. Your laughter will be their favorite sound. Your quirks will be their comfort. And your presence will feel like home they never knew they were missing. Archangel Michael says, this person was designed to fit the cracks life left in you. They are not here to complete you, they are here to walk beside your completeness. And in doing so, the two of you will become a force that even time cannot erase. Type Amen to get blessing 7171. When you look into their eyes, you won't feel fear. You'll feel calm, like the waves finally meeting the shore. You'll feel familiar, like you've loved them in another world, and you're just finding each other again. There will be no running, no hiding, no betrayal. This person will be solid, like oak roots in storm winds. Their loyalty will speak louder than words. They will believe in you when your voice shakes. They will protect your name when you're not in the room. And they'll be proud to say, this is the person I prayed for. You're not just going to be loved, you're going to be celebrated. You're not just going to be held, you're going to be honored. And the ones who laughed will have no choice but to look away in silence. Type Amen to get blessing 2929. This love will feel like redemption. Every person who made you question your worth, this person will erase that doubt with every glance. They will rebuild what others broke, with patience and presence. They won't try to change you, they'll grow with you. They won't shame you for your past, they'll help you carry it with grace. Because they, too, know the weight of being misunderstood. You will dance again, without holding back. You will rest again, without bracing for loss. Because this love will make peace feel like a permanent place, not a passing visitor. Archangel Michael says, heaven is writing your restoration in bold letters. And it starts the moment you allow this love in without fear. The next chapter begins with surrender, not to pain, but to healing. Type Amen to get blessing 6262. This love is rare. It will not look like what others expect, it will look like freedom. You'll be wild and soft, brave and vulnerable, all at once. They'll be drawn to your authenticity. Your rawness won't scare them, it'll inspire them. They'll feel lucky every day that they get to love someone so real. There will be no ultimatums. There will be no threats of leaving when things get hard. Because this love won't abandon you when the storms rise, it will cover you like a shelter. They'll take care of your heart the way you took care of everyone else's. They'll ask you how you feel, not just what you did today. And they'll listen, not to respond, but to understand. Type Amen to get blessing 5858. You will sleep peacefully, knowing their words and actions align. You will wake joyfully, knowing their soul remains tethered to yours. And with each day, love will feel less like a dream and more like a right you finally claimed. They won't just fall in love with your light. They'll hold space for your shadows too. And that is how you'll know they're sent. Not by accident, but by divine purpose. The ones who once dismissed you will begin to remember your name. But it will be too late, because by then, your heart will already be thriving in love. And nothing they do can undo what God has ordained. Archangel Michael says, your love life is no longer delayed. The dam is breaking. And what flows now is everything you've ever imagined, and more. Type Amen to get blessing 4747. You will be safe in their arms, not just physically, but spiritually. They will pray for you when you're weak. They will stand in the gap when you can't stand for yourself. Their presence will remind you that real love doesn't make you feel small. It makes you feel limitless. And together, you'll rise into a future that terrifies your enemies. They'll want to show you off, not to boast, but because they're proud. They'll touch you like your art and treat your heart like royalty. And your soul will breathe like it never has before. Every missed call, every ignored message, every betrayal, it all brought you here. To this moment, where you finally receive what matches your energy. And when you look back, the pain will feel distant compared to the beauty in front of you. Type Amen to get blessing 4343. You are no longer in the waiting room of love. You are in the unveiling, the becoming, the divine union. The kind that sends chills through the spine of anyone who ever doubted your destiny. This person will laugh with you in joy. They'll sit with you in silence when life feels heavy. And they'll remind you, every single day, that you are not alone anymore. Archangel Michael says, there is divine protection surrounding your union. No weapon formed against this love shall prosper. No voice raised in jealousy shall break what heaven has sealed. They didn't see the tears you cried, but this person will wipe them away. They didn't notice the nights you broke, but this person will build beside you. And their presence will silence every critic who mocked your solitude. The world may have laughed. They may have called you too much or not enough. But this love, this sacred, heaven-sent love, will silence them all. The story isn't over. It's just beginning. And this time, you're not walking alone. This time, you're walking hand in hand with someone who finally sees your soul. The laughter of your enemies will soon be drowned out by the sound of your joy. And no one will be able to deny, you were always worth waiting for. And now, love is finally here.